And it's super easy for me to just take a picture of this, post it on Instagram, and be like, hey, look, losing fat, having this, look how amazing it is. You can lose fat and eat cheeseburgers or turkey burgers and french fries all you want. What's going on? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you've been here before, if you're a subscriber, if you're new here, this is the first video of mine you've ever watched, welcome. Just so you know, I'm terrible with the introductions. I don't really know how to start. I don't know if I should be like, hey, what's up, YouTube? I don't know if I should be like, hey, how's it going, everybody? I don't know. So I usually sort of just like awkwardly barrel through it until I get to the actual discussion, which after I choke on the french fry, today's discussion is what I'm calling the Instagram diet. Briefly, some backstory. If you've been following along for a while, I'm in the middle of my 90-day fat loss challenge, calling it the Just Another Muggle Fat Loss Challenge, posting my daily weigh-ins on Instagram. And I'm about 7 pounds down now in the course of a month. So it's going really well. Slow and steady, really maintainable, enjoyable. I can have stuff like this and have it not ruin my progress. I've been getting a lot of questions about what I'm eating, how much I'm eating. I wanted to talk about what I'm calling the Instagram diet because a lot of people would actually pause. Rewind. I'm in Chicago right now, okay? Just some backstory. I'm Gary Vaynerchuk's personal trainer. I travel with him everywhere he goes. It's about midnight right now. I'm eating this. I'm about to go work out. Again, it's midnight in Chicago. It's 1 a.m. in New York, which is where my home is. A lot of people, a lot of fitness influencers might take this meal and post it up on Instagram and show, oh, look what I'm eating while I'm losing fat and getting shredded, da-da-da-da. And while it's okay from the perspective of, yeah, they're showing you that you can eat bad foods and still lose fat because calories are the most important from a fat loss perspective, and they're right, they're also being very misleading, especially if they do it consistently. And I see this a lot of influencers doing this way too often, in which all of the foods that they post are pizzas and burgers and chips and ice creams and all this shit, right? And it's fine to have every now and then, but when you mislead people into thinking that this is all you're eating, or the majority of what you're eating, it's just not okay. And that's really why I wanted to make this video, because I'm losing fat. Clearly, you can see my progress pictures, look at my daily weigh-ins. It's going really well. By no means am I shredded at all yet. I would like to be. We'll see what I want to get to, but it's mostly just gonna be for comfort. But either way, it's going really well. By and large, the majority of my meals are fruits and vegetables and lean proteins, a lot of Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, just really filling, low calorie, very nutrient dense foods that they fill me up for very few calories. Not this stuff, not the Instagram diet. I wanted to sort of give you some insight into why I'm having this right now, because basically the reason I'm having this at about midnight and then going to work out is because I ended up accidentally fasting the whole day. Today it's going into Tuesday, right? So I didn't get much sleep Sunday night. I was doing a lot of client programs and emails. From that point, the rest of the day between travel and coaching Gary, doing some social media, it was super busy. I didn't get to eat as much as I wanted. I basically only had 2 Greek yogurts. My rule of thumb being I don't want to eat at the airport. So I ended up not eating, more or less fasted the whole day for the exception of about 300, 400 calories. So I have a lot to go. And I still want to go work out. I don't want to work out on an empty stomach. So I'm having this. And it's super easy for me to just take a picture of this, post it on Instagram and be like, hey, look, losing fat, having this, look how amazing it is. You can lose fat and eat cheeseburgers or turkey burgers and french fries all you want. It's just not the case. This is a very small percentage of my overall nutrition. And I want to make that abundantly clear because it's so easy to get lost in the Instagram feed highlight reel of, well, look what so-and-so is eating, look what so-and-so is eating. They're always eating this, they're always eating that, but they're only showing you what they want to show you. Really, that was the whole point of this video, and I'm going to keep rambling because that's what I do on this channel. I just want to make sure you know that this whole Instagram diet, that what people are posting while being shredded, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. If you're struggling with losing fat, and especially with flexible dieting, I'm a huge believer in flexible dieting, but I think flexible dieting has been misconstrued. What flexible dieting is supposed to be is being able to have a treat like this occasionally without letting it negatively affect you, without making you feel like a failure, without you shaming yourself, without thinking you screwed up. what it's become is a justification for continuing to not stay on track with your nutrition. And that what that leads to is people wanting to get more defined, wanting to look a different way, wanting to improve their physique, whether it's losing body fat or building muscle or something else, but not seeing the results that they want to because they're not being as consistent and sort of writing it up to with this flexible dieting. And I think a lot of that's perpetuated by these fitness influencers posting these outrageous meals on a very consistent basis and not just showing you what's actually going on. So this is my long roundabout way of saying this is a meal I'm having after mostly fasting for the past 24 hours. I'm gonna go work out. I don't wanna work out on an empty stomach. I wanna get some protein in and really wanna get as many calories as I can because I'm not a big fan of trying to eat a lot less than to make up for it, right? So, or I think I might have said that backwards. What a lot of people will do is they'll eat a lot of food and then they'll try and fast to make up for it. A lot of people might have ended up fasting accidentally throughout the day and like, oh great, well now I'm ahead. And that's fine. Don't eat if you're not hungry. I think a lot of people run into disordered eating habit issues when they purposefully refrain from eating because they wanna build up this huge calorie deficit, and then that leads to a binge. So I'd rather eat a lot now. I'm still gonna be in a deficit by the end of this, but I'd rather be comfortable and not be craving food so that tomorrow I can still be in a deficit rather than ending up binging and going over for both days, right? So this was way more rambling than I expected. I'm gonna go work out now after I eat this burger. I hope it was helpful. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't yet subscribe, I don't know what you're doing, but I hope you do. And love you. Talk to you soon.